Unfortunately, Jamaica is among the 75 countries them where they suspended the immigrant visa for, which is aka permanent resident, as enough people know it. Filing for your family member after January 21st, you're now getting no response for a while because them claim say them have a suspension. And the funny thing about it, them never get end dates. Enough people now gonna know when again them a go back in there. Them been want to do this long time, and I remember saying that this was supposed to be done like last year sometime, but they didn't do it. So let's see what happens from here on. But me I tell you the truth, enough people don't understand. The best to just get up and try to sort out on yourself otherwise, because this place is not getting any better, it's just getting worse. And if it's your first time here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Julie. So what me I say is this: people will file for them family member January 21st, 2026. If you're going to look for a response from the immigration office, you're not going to get it. That's what it means. Suspension, I mean, it's an indefinite, but it's no end date to it. So a lot of people don't understand, say, what them people here do, them just do things for pretty much suit themselves. They don't really care about nobody else. And for you pay your money already and file for your family member, and you're not get a response for the next 2-3 months, or maybe the next year, because remember, nobody not have an end date. So that's the problem with this whole scenario right here. Them are claims of people, they're trying to get people that have, that won't come here and sit on welfare. Which a lot of people come here and sit on welfare, and I get it. But in the first couple of years, you can't get no welfare anyway, so I don't understand what that's all about. But they claim they want immigrants that self-sufficient financially, can take care of themselves. So a lot of this is stemming from people who actually sit down on welfare or come and apply for welfare. Public housing, Section 8, stuff like that. They say public charge. Those are the things they call public charge. Anything that you get from the government that's free after you get here on a green card and living and say you need help, or you turn into the government and say maybe you need a little food stamp or a little cash or a little some assistance, that's public charge. And that's the reason them claim that them are make sure them are crack down so them can check into the background of some of these people, because some people do file for people do live in public housing, live in a Section 8 housing and stuff like that, and people also still put in affidavit of support form saying that they're self-sufficient, but when them get it, them really them barely escape by if they can't even really take care of them families. So at the end of the day, some of this is stemming from that them claim. But so as far as I know, there is some exclusion though. Them must say like immigrant visa, which is I guess visiting visa, the B1 and the B2, and for study for that, which is like coming for school, which is I think is the F1 visa. Those visas I think are exempt. Right for now they can still get it. As far as I know, it's basically just for green card. People that's applying for their family members. So I guess there's more to come because this is up on the site. But at the end of the day, it's nothing publicly other than the news and a few people saying. But what I'm reading right here, I'm trying to read before I say anything. But people need to understand that this country is on the urge to purge. You get me? America is on an urge to purge, and that's what they're doing. So this is not to scare anyone, because remember, them said this is a pause, indefinite, but the problem with that, I'm gonna emphasize, is the fact that them do not have an end date. If you're a student visa or visitor's visas, you're good as far as they say. You can still get that. But for people that's filing or applying for their loved one, that's put on a pause because they claim people are come America, come sit on welfare, take public assistance, same thing. They're calling it public charge, and that's what it means. If you're getting even as simple as maybe just a little bit of assistance with housing right now and apply for somebody, maybe that's part of the reason them are looking to, like to see if people really take free things and a file for family same way and claim say and the affidavit of support so they can take care of them family members, stuff like that. So who knows what them really looking to, but that's what they said they're investigating, they're looking into. And you could read it for yourself. This is not a made-up thing, this is a real thing, and you can Google it for yourself. So it's not something where it's hard to find out on your own. Everything that you need to know. I feel sorry for people who sit down there and wait for a date, because I know it go already when you sit down and wait for a date and you can't get no response. But now for sure, say after the 21st of January, you now get no response at all, because for the simple fact they make it clear, say them are gonna go through, the whole thing before them even start up back again. So let's see where this lead to, because it's just always with everything that's been happening since the beginning of last year. It's just one thing to another when it comes down to immigrants, and poor immigrants. I might get it bad up here. I tell you, sometimes I stop watching news, because I want to say I go on with everything wrong with, it just, it's heart wrenching. And that's why I tell people, no matter where you come from, and not to make matters worse with the feeling when the phone I could probably go through right now by waiting, it's the fact that sometimes we run left where we feel secure and safe. We go somewhere where we feel so uneasy at times, not knowing what's next for some of us, because some of us where evil come here legit still have that kind of anxiety sometimes, like wondering like if, when, and why, because of what's going on right now. It's not easy for anyone. People might assume because you might have a green card or citizenship. It's not. For a lot of people, especially people who don't have nothing back home, just in case, because remember, them can change their mind anytime, no matter who you are, where you're from, you're not exempt from the situation. No matter if you have green card or citizenship, you understand me? You still come from a foreign country, so them can decide to do whatever they want at any given time. Enough people feel like say them untouchable. I have never felt untouchable in this country. I felt like anything is possible, and that's why I always tell people, say I make sure say where me come from, I have someone. So that means say anything happen, I can pack my two little dry ass bag them and go about my business and pack two little barrel and ship or a container and go on my friggin' yard. You understand me? Because them something that make you wonder like why, and it's for them country at the end of the day still so you can't even beat with or fight with them, because it is what it is. Because Jamaica same one get up and put out Asian when they reach a Jamaica too. So guess what? It's just a reality of life for everybody right now, for just figure out what's best for them. You understand me? What might be best for me is not best for you. You understand me? And everybody's situation, are different, and we all know that. So it's up to you to make up your mind where you can live with. So all hell is about to break loose by February anyway, because the poor Asian them there on TPS, which is usually, I think it's a temporary protective status kind of thing, where you can live in the United States, and some of them been living here for years without any green card. Pretty much can't travel, can't do nothing more than just work, pay bills. They could buy things, live. Not for everyone, just for some of them. Now, don't get this misunderstood, but there is hundreds of thousands of them, and their TP is about to expire by February 3rd. And if that's not extended, there is going to be a lot of craziness in here. They already have a bunch of craziness going on with ICE already, and it's just wrapping up, getting worse and worse. So I'm praying that they figure something out before this even happened, because we're already halfway through the month of January, and this is about to lead to more problems. And it's not just them, because there's a whole lot of other countries that has TPS, and I think some of them for Venezuelans as well. They have over 600 and something thousand people. Haiti have over 300 and something thousand. El Salvador over 100 and almost 200,000 people, and Ukraine have over 100 and something thousand people on TPS. So everybody, all of these people are underneath this protective service. They don't really have a green card, really. They just be able to live here and just work. Basically, it's just getting a work permit and whatever they needed or social just to get by. And it's sad because some of these people have lived here for 30 years, some of them and more, underneath this protective program. So to get up on things, are just some young people that might go jog out there. Some of them are some old behind people that might go jog and all on pull upon, which they've been doing anyways and don't care. Some are children. So the thing about what's going on, it's more than what some would think. Even as Jamaican, we feel like, say, when we talk about Jamaican, Jamaican is the only. There's a lot of people going through a lot of things, and even with everything we are going, actually, I'm fully aware that most of the time it not really hit me until it land on our doorstep. You understand me? But me always talk to my people, and because guess what? That's who me can relate to. You understand? And that's some of people. What me I try to say is me done telling already. There's nothing more to this story more than try to put your house in order as much as possible. Get yourself in order, because you cannot wait 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or 6 years. And it's not necessarily that the next government, if this one even come out, I got change anything in the next 3-4 years from now. It can be the same thing. It can ride all the way for the next 7 years, 10 years. You understand? So if we know say we don't have people where we up and filing and picnic, but I get up and sell on a house and sell on the things and run it's assuming say it I go over with soon. Try to just get your life and your situation in order. And if you come this far in the video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Anything else or any more update, me make you know. But it's not looking good in this place. And, every day you get up, you don't know what might happen. A lot of things is happening every day anyways. The worst thing can happen is dying, but that not happen to enough of it. But if we're alive, you still have a chance. There's still hope, and there's possibilities, endless possibilities in life. And remember, people, there's always other places where you can go. So stop making it seem like it's just America alone. You understand me? Yes, I live in America, and I do love America. I'm not going to tell you that I hate America. I don't hate America. I just love Jamaica more. That's it. Because I them I come from, and I them I want to spend the rest of my life, especially the end part of my life, the latter part of my life. Because like me telling you already, I have more years behind me than what in front of me. So I love to spend the little bit what left on my yard. God bless on the traffic. Just not make this news get too hard, especially for the people where I file for them family member. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing again, you guys. God bless.